You think slot machines are all about luck? Think again. I'm here to tell you that the secret to winning isn't about pies falling from the sky. It's about mastering the game's ins and outs. Casinos aren't scared of lucky players. They're terrified of the smart ones who know how to play, manage their money, and keep their emotions in check. Today, I'm sharing 7 slot machine tricks that keep casino bosses up at night. These aren't textbook theories. They're hard-earned lessons from countless wins and losses. Trick 1. RTP is your best friend. Don't ignore it. RTP, return to player, is the soul of a slot machine, determining whether you lose big or lose less in the long run. Simply put, it tells you how much you'll get back, on average, for every $100 you bet. For example, an 88% RTP machine returns $88 per $100, with the casino pocketing $12. A 96% RTP machine? The casino only takes $4. Don't scoff at that 8% difference, it adds up. Bet $50,000 in a month, and an 88% RTP machine costs you $6,000, while a 96% RTP one costs $2,000. That $4,000 saved could keep you in the game for hours. Newbies often make the mistake of ignoring RTP, picking a flashy machine and getting crushed by its low-return algorithm. I've seen too many people deposit $500, lose it in half an hour, and curse the machine for eating their money. The problem isn't luck. It's choosing a machine that's rigged against you from the start. Pros never touch games with RTP below 95%, ideally 96% or higher, with some top-tier machines hitting 98%. How do you find it? Don't expect casinos to advertise RTP on the game's homepage. Check the game's info or help page, the developer's website, or player forums. 10 seconds of research can save you thousands and double your playtime. For example, I once played a 97% RTP game called Bloodsuckers at an online casino. I brought $1,000, played for 3 hours, hit 2 small bonuses, and ended with $800. On a 90% RTP machine, I'd likely have been wiped out. That's the power of RTP. It doesn't make you rich overnight, but it keeps you in the game longer, giving you more chances. So next time, pause and check the RTP. Don't let the casino pocket your money for free. Dig deeper, and RTP has a hidden catch. It's a long-term average. Short-term, you might hit a cold machine and lose for dozens of spins, or a hot one that pays out back-to-back. That's why RTP alone isn't enough. You need to pair it with other tricks like volatility and bankroll management. Don't worry, I'll cover those later. Trick 2. Don't fall for flashy looks. Pick the right game. Ever done this? You open a casino, see a slot with a slick cover, killer sound effects, and a "This Week's Hot Pick" label. So you dive in with real money. Congrats, you fell for the trap. Casinos are masters at using glitzy visuals to hide money-sucking algorithms. Unproven new games are high risk. No matter how pretty they look, their algorithms might be juice extractors that leave you with nothing but lint in your pockets. Pros never pick games randomly. We stick to time-tested, player-approved machines like NetEnt's Starburst, Microgaming's Mega Moolah, or Pragmatic Play's Sweet Bonanza. These games' RTP, volatility, and bonus mechanics are transparent, vetted by thousands of players and streamers. You know what you're getting into and what to expect, unlike newbies blindly betting on luck. How do you pick a solid game? First, check the developer's rep. Big names like NetEnt, Microgaming, and Play N Go make quality games with fairer algorithms. Second, read player reviews. Hit up Reddit, Casino Meister, or watch Twitch and YouTube streams to see a game's payout frequency and bonus performance. Third, steer clear of new release hype. New games often lack enough testing, and while their RTP might look decent, their volatility or bonus triggers could be a trap. I once tried a new game with a 96% RTP, but 50 spins later, not a single bonus triggered, and my money was gone. Later, I found out its bonus trigger rate was abysmal, a bait-and-switch gimmick. Picking a game is like picking a stock. The more you research, the lower your risk. Don't be lazy. Spend half an hour reading reviews or watching streams. It's way cheaper than blowing $1,000 to test a game. Smart players don't bet on unproven machines, and neither should you. Trick 3. Demo mode is your free scout. Demo mode is free intel from the casino, but 90% of players skip it. Think it's not as thrilling as real money? Maybe, but it lets you size up a game without spending a dime. How often do bonuses hit? Are symbol payouts decent? Is the volatility high or low? A few minutes in demo mode answers all that. Too many people dive in with real cash, lose, and then whine that the machine doesn't pay. Buddy, that's on you, not the machine. I once had a game called Book of Dead with a 96.21% RTP. Looked solid, but I didn't jump in. I played demo mode for 20 minutes and learned its bonus trigger rate was low and volatility high, perfect for chasing big wins. I adjusted my strategy, brought $500, and focused on landing a big bonus. On spin 40, I triggered free spins and won $3,000. Without demo mode, I might have burned through my cash and bailed. Demo mode also tests your patience. Some high volatility games give you nothing for dozens of spins. Can you handle that? If you're already annoyed in demo mode, real money play will wreck your mindset. Don't brush off demo mode as a waste of time. It's your zero-risk training ground, and using it right can save you a fortune. Trick 4. Volatility is the key to your win-loss rhythm. Volatility is a slot's personality, dictating whether it's a slow drip or a wild storm. Low volatility games pay out often. $2, $5, $10 wins keep coming, feeling steady but never life-changing. High volatility games are the opposite. You might spin 50 times with nothing, but when a win hits, it could be 100x, 500x, or more. The catch? You've got to survive until that moment. I've seen players clueless about volatility play high volatility machines, get no wins in 20 spins, call it a dead machine, and quit, when the big win might have been a few spins away. Others pick low volatility games, get bored with small wins, and crank up their bets, only to drain their bankroll before a big hit. That's what happens when you don't get volatility. How do you choose? It depends on your style and wallet. Want a chill night of fun? Go for low volatility games like Starburst or Twin Spin for frequent small wins and steady play. Chasing a big score with a fat budget? Try high volatility games like Dead or Alive 2 or Bonanza, but brace for dry spells. I once played Bonanza, got almost nothing for 60 spins and nearly gave up. On spin 67, I hit free spins and won $8,000. That's high volatility's thrill, but it's not for the impatient. The key is matching volatility to your bankroll. For high volatility games, bring at least 100x your per spin bet, like $1,000 if you're betting $10 per spin, or you'll go bust before the big win. Low volatility games need about 50x your bet, but don't expect massive payouts. Pick the right volatility, and you're on the right track for bigger wins. Trick 5. Control yourself. Don't let emotions take over. The biggest enemy in gambling isn't the casino. It's you. Ever heard this one? You deposit $50 to test the waters, lose it, add $100, think a bonus is coming, chase with $200, and an hour later your account's at zero, and you're reaching for your credit card. That's not a luck problem. It's a control problem. Every seasoned gambler's been there, myself included. Years ago, I played Gonzo's Quest, a solid game with 95.97% RTP and medium volatility. One day, I deposited $500, dropped to $100 and thought, just $200 more, and I'll hit those free spins. Guess what? The $200 vanished, no free spins, and I wanted to smash my keyboard. Later, I realized my impulsiveness screwed me. Now, I set strict limits, lose $100, stop, win $300, cash out. No exceptions. Setting limits is like putting a lock on your wallet. Don't buy into one more spin, and I'll break even. That's adrenaline talking. Casinos love players who chase losses because they know you're more likely to spiral. Real pros walk away when they lose and pocket profits when they win, never letting emotions dictate the next bet. Before you play, ask yourself, how much can I lose today? How much is a win? Write it down, stick it by your screen, and follow it. One day, those limits will save you. Trick 6. Bonuses aren't free pies. They're bait with hooks. Every time you open a casino, you're hit with ads for 100 free spins or 200% deposit matches. Tempting, right? But 90% of players don't read the fine print. Then find they can't withdraw winnings or need to wager thousands first. Bonuses aren't free lunch, they're traps with strings attached. For example, you deposit $100, and the casino gives you a $100 bonus with a 35x wagering requirement. That means you need to bet $3,500 to cash out. Not win $3,500, but cycle $3,500 through bets, during which you might lose everything. Some casinos are worse, including your deposit in the requirement, so it's $7,000. Is that $100 bonus worth it? Usually, no. Smart players only take transparent bonuses like 20x wagering or, better yet, no wagering requirements. These are rare but exist, often in email promos or VIP offers. I once got an email for 20 free spins with no wagering requirements, played for 30 minutes, won $500, and cashed out instantly. Those deals aren't advertised on the homepage, you have to dig. Another tip: check the game restrictions. Some bonuses are limited to specific machines, often low RTP or high volatility traps. Always verify before claiming. Master bonuses and you're a step ahead of most players. Trick 7. Gambling is entertainment, not a get-rich scheme. This is the most important but most overlooked truth. Gambling isn't a way to make money, it's entertainment. Sounds cliché, but the players who get this are the real winners in a casino. You can pick high RTP games, use demo mode, study volatility, manage your bankroll, and choose smart bonuses. But if you're dreaming of getting rich off slots, you've already lost. I've seen people bring $500 to the casino, thinking, I'm winning $10,000 today. They lose the $500, deposit another $1,000, and think, just a few more spins. That's not playing the game. It's the game playing you. Real winners aren't the ones hitting jackpots. They're the ones who know when to stop. They bring $50 or $100, walk away if they lose, and cash out part of their wins, saving some for tomorrow. They're betting for fun, not their livelihood. I have a friend who's played slots for 10 years. He never chases losses, budgets $200 per session, cashes out at $500, and quits if he loses. He's never hit $1 million jackpot, but over 10 years, he's up a few grand and had a blast. That's the smart player's mindset. Treat gambling like a movie ticket. Pay for the fun, and it's worth it. When you stop seeing the casino as your ticket to riches, you start winning. You're in control, not the game. Casinos hate these players. They're not greedy, not impulsive, and play with discipline. Want to be one of them? Start with these 7 tricks and take it slow. Now you're smarter than 90% of players. But to level up further, here are some battle-tested tips from years in the casino trenches. For those who want to play deeper. 1. Learn to read a machine's mood. Every slot has its own vibe, its payout rhythm. Some dish out small wins quickly. Others might take hundreds of spins to drop a big prize. How do you figure it out? Demo mode helps, but tracking is key. I log the first 100 spins of a new game. How many small wins? How many bonus triggers? How much did I bet? This data reveals the machine's personality. For example, with Dead or Alive 2, I noted it takes about 150 spins to hit free spins, but when they land, the payout's often 200x. That tells me to bring a big enough budget and wait it out. 2. Avoid peak hours. Online casinos have rush hours, usually evenings or weekends when players flood in. Why avoid them? Some machines have dynamic prize pools, and heavy traffic might dilute payout odds. No official proof, but I've noticed lower win rates during peak times. Try early mornings or late nights when servers are quieter. Your luck might improve. 3. Don't buy into hot or cold machines. Many players think machines run hot or cold, switching after a losing streak because the machine's cold. Slots use random number generators, RNG. Every spin's independent. No cycles exist. But psychologically, long losses make you feel the machine's busted. I set a rule. 50 spins without a decent win, I switch games. Not because the machine's cold, but to reset my head. For leverage VIP programs. Many casinos offer VIP or loyalty programs. Play more, get more rewards. Don't sleep on these. My friend played for 3 years and racked up $5,000 in cashback, basically free money. Ask customer support about VIP programs or check the promo page. Some cashback offsets your bets, stretching your playtime. 5. Mindset is your biggest chip. Gambling's a mental game. Don't get cocky when you win or desperate when you lose. I've seen someone win $1,000, think they're on fire, and blow it all back plus $2,000 more. Another friend lost $500, chased hard, and dropped $10,000. Pros stay cool, calm when winning, chill when losing. Before playing, I take 3 deep breaths and remind myself, it's just a game, not my life. Try it, it works better than you'd think.